Welcome to my channel $T Valuable Coins. So get it started. The 1991 South African 2 Rand coin is a significant piece in the country's numismatic history. Below is a comprehensive overview of its details, including its history, design, specifications, and value. South Africa's 2 Rand coin was introduced in 1989, replacing the 2 Rand banknote in circulation. This move was part of a broader shift towards coins for smaller denominations. Due to their durability, the 1991 issue was among the early releases of this denomination. At the time, South Africa was undergoing major political changes, with the government of F.W. de Klerk beginning the process of dismantling apartheid. In 1991, important steps were taken toward establishing a democratic system, leading up to the first multiracial elections in 1994. The 1991 2 Rand coin features designs that reflect South Africa's cultural and historical heritage. Portrait: the obverse bears the portrait of Jan van Riebeeck, 1619–1677, a Dutch colonial administrator and founder of Cape Town in 1652. His image was commonly used in South African currency during the apartheid era. Inscription: the country's name appears in 2 languages. Sun-dried Afrikaans, South Africa English. Designer: the obverse design was created by T. Sast. Animal symbol: the reverse features a strep slicer, one of South Africa's most iconic antelope species. Denomination: below the kudzu the number 2 is displayed, indicating the coin's value. Designer: the reverse design was crafted by Arthur Sutherland. The is symbolic of South Africa's rich wildlife and the country's conservation efforts. The South African Mint produced a large quantity of 2 Rand coins in 1991 for general circulation. However, proof versions were also minted for collectors. The 1991 2 Rand coin remains a common find in South Africa, though older coins are gradually being replaced by newer issues. The value of a 1991 2 Rand coin depends on its condition. Circulated condition: typically worth face value 2 Rand in South Africa, but may sell slightly higher to collectors. Uncirculated condition: a well-preserved or mint state coin can be worth 10 to 50 Rand depending on demand. Proof coin: special proof versions, high-quality strikes for collectors, can be worth 100 plus Rand. Error coins: if a 1991 2 Rand coin has an error, mistrike doubling, or missing elements, its value could be significantly higher. For an exact valuation, it's best to check with numismatic dealers or auction sites. First issued in 1989, the 2 Rand coin replaced the 2 Rand banknote. Jan van portrait was removed from South African coins in the mid-1990s as part of the country's transition away from apartheid-era imagery. Still legal tender, while older coins may not be commonly used, they are still accepted in transactions. The design continues: the modern 2 Rand coin still features but the obverse now bears the South African coat of arms instead of Jan van Riebeeck. The 1991 South African 2 Rand coin is a historically significant and widely collected coin. It represents a period of transition in South Africa's history and features a blend of colonial and natural heritage themes. While not extremely rare, it holds value for collectors, especially in mint condition or as part of a numismatic collection. Political and economic background: 1991. The 1991 South African 2 Rand coin was issued during a crucial period in the country's history. At this time, South Africa was undergoing political reforms, with President F.W. de Klerk working towards ending apartheid. The economy was facing challenges due to international sanctions and internal unrest. The South African Reserve Bank was replacing banknotes of lower denominations with coins to reduce costs and improve durability. Jan van Riebeeck's portrait. Jan van Riebeeck was a Dutch colonial administrator who established a refreshment station at the Cape in 1652, leading to European settlement in South Africa. His image was commonly used on South African coins and banknotes during the apartheid era. SUID Africa, Afrikaans, and South Africa, English, appear on the coin, representing the two dominant languages of the time. Designer, the obverse was designed by T. Sast. The kudzu travel aphid strep slices is one of South Africa's most recognizable and majestic antelopes. It represents the country's rich wildlife and is a popular animal among nature lovers. Denomination, 2 clearly visible below the designer, the reverse was created by Arthur Sutherland. The nickel-plated copper composition gives the coin its silvery appearance and makes it resistant to corrosion. The South African Mint produced a significant number of 2 rand coins in 1991, ensuring their availability for circulation. No major varieties or error coins are widely documented for the 1991 2 rand, but or die errors can make certain pieces valuable. The value of a 1991 South African 2 rand coin depends on its condition and whether it is a special issue. If you are interested in selling or buying a 1991 2 rand coin, checking with numismatic dealers, online auction sites, e.g., eBay, or South African coin collectors would be useful. The 1991 2 rand coin is still legal tender in South Africa, meaning it can be used for transactions. However, due to the introduction of newer coin designs and the rising cost of living, it is not frequently seen in everyday use. Older coins with the Jan van portrait were eventually phased out, replaced by coins featuring South Africa's national coat of arms introduced in 2002. First introduced in 1989, the 2 rand coin was first minted in 1989, replacing the 2 rand banknote. Kudu design continues. The kudu antelope remains the central design on the modern 2 rand coin. Apartheid-era design. The Jan van Riebeeck portrait was removed from South African currency post-apartheid as part of the country's transition to a democratic identity. The 1991 South African 2 rand coin is a historical and collectible piece. While it may not have a high monetary value in circulated condition, it holds significant historical importance as it was issued during South Africa's transition from apartheid to democracy. If you're a collector, look for well-preserved or proof versions, as they can fetch higher prices.